Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Keys back for another reaction video, and today we're going to be reacting to Omniscient Reader Chapter 192. In the last chapter that we left off, we saw that Yusung was actually able to tame the dragon that was down underneath Paradise. And after taming him, he actually shot up and helped Jung Hyuk defeat Reinheit. And after they defeated Reinheit, all the citizens were like, "Oh my God, thank you, you're our savior." And one of them came up to Jung Hyuk and was like, "What's your name?" And he actually said his name was Kim Doksha. So we still don't exactly know why he gave him that name. I'm going to guess, my theory was that, at this point, Doksha is trusted by Jung Hyuk, and he feels as though Doksha is the one that's really progressing things forward towards, like, where the story should go. And so I think he's kind of, like, letting him take the lead on things while also making sure that everything's going well in the background. But that's just my theory. I'm excited to see if we actually get the reason why he actually gave his name out this chapter, because they might just go ahead and tell us. So let's go ahead and just jump into this chapter. I'm super excited, man. Okay. Excuse me. Could I ask for your name? See, because like he was hesitant for a second there. He was about to give him his name, and then he was like, "Nah, you know what? Kim Doksha." And even Kim is like, "What? Why did he give him my name?" Oh man. What? Is your name Kim Doksha? Wait. Why is my name being mentioned all of a sudden? A new achievement has been added to your 5th fable. Kim Doksha. Kim. Oh! Huh. So maybe he just wanted to give him the fable, because this is a story of Kim Doksha now, right? And wow, okay. The inhabitants of Paradise will remember the liberator of Paradise, Kim Doksha. The fable, Lone Messiah, has become much more abundant. What's that bastard plotting? Is he trying to frame me for everything? Kim Doksha. The constellation, demon-like judge of fire, is shedding a tear at this true camaraderie. There's no way that egoist would share his achievement with others. It can't be that he's trying to be friends with me now that after coming this far. Okay. You see the dragon still in the sky? I guess, is she waving at the dragon? Probably. Yeah, okay, and it's landing. Nice. Sangha Uni, why were you looking for Doksha Jussi earlier? Whoa, wow. That's... Let's see. What? I wish I knew what Korean was, so like, or even Japanese too. Because whenever I'm like whenever I'm reading manga or manhwa, you always get those like random characters that like add more context to the feelings that the character is associated with. Like the dragon right here, I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna guess he's just tired because obviously he's yawning. A Jussi will be killed by the person he loves most. To think Sangha had eavesdropped over the prophecy of Moray. But that a Jussi would just revive again after dying. Isn't it fine then? If that's the case... Hold on one sec, y'all. Gotta stay hydrated. If that was the case, that would be fine. But there's no way of knowing how many times it would take for... There's no way of knowing how many times it would be possible for him to resurrect. Since it's the prophecy of Olympus, it wouldn't be that easy to avoid it. So, who is the one that Doksha Jussi loves the most? Oh, man. Shouldn't we figure that out first? Yes, Jin Yi. Do you know something? No, I thought it would most likely be me. Yo, the confidence. She's like, I'm a bad bitch. Why would he not? How could he not? How could he not? How could it not be me? What kind of bullshit is this at a time like this? I'm saying, bro. She came in fully with confidence. Did Dokshi do something to you? Don't tell me that man. No, that's not it. I just thought about it using common sense. I'm a young, pretty cute, good with a sword, and charming all around. No matter how much I think about it, it would be it would be something. It would be harder to find a reason for him not to like me. I think that Dokshi likes Yu Sanga. Yeah, probably. What? Also, here's a thought. It probably is Sanga, if anything, because, well, you know what? I'm going to give a reason for why it is, and I'm going to give a reason for why it probably isn't. The reason why I think it probably is Sanga is because, first and foremost, obviously, like, she's the love interest, or at least, like, the more likely one. I mean, like, out of everybody, between her and, I forgot the other chicks, but the chick that he's with right now, who's, like, she has the ability of a plagiarizer. Forgot her name, but those are the two chicks that are more likely for him to actually like. Because Sangha, obviously, he liked her since the beginning, and I think that's only progressed as time has gone on, especially given how she was the one confronting him about the issues that he had with his mother and everything like that. So she kind of knows a little bit more. Also, that whole scene when Dionysus almost made them kiss, you know, little stuff like that would lead me to believe that she's probably the one he loves the most. And again, the other chick as well, like, I think he mentioned at one point, like, yo, she's actually attractive and blah, 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 blah. But the reason I think it might not be Sangha is just because that feels like on the nose, right? And so I feel like it could be one of those things where it's a red herring, you know, where, like, it feels like it's this, but it's actually going to be something else that's a little bit different than what we think it is. So it might not even be, like, someone he actually does love. It could just be, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't think he loves his mom, but, like, you know, something like that. Like, it could be something where it's, like, something that he holds very near and dear. It doesn't even have to be, like, romantically. It could just be, like, just in general in life. But I don't know, you know? We'll see. I bet there isn't a man whose heart wouldn't race in front of the Yu Songsi's beauty, you know? Dokshi is a man first and foremost. I mean, she is kind of bad. I ain't gonna listen. And how should I say this? The air around Dokshi is a bit different when he's with Sangha. Exactly. They have chemistry. And also, again, they knew each other beforehand and he already fancied her back then. I will never kill Jussie. Yo, she's killing me. That's what's happening right now. She is killing me. But that's because we're work colleagues. And I did receive help from Dokshi. I actually thought it would be Hwon-si. To be honest, in the beginning, I kind of thought that was the direction it was going until Lee, I'm pretty sure that's his name, until Lee started fancying her. And I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty clear that they're going in that direction. Look at that nigga. He's like, what? he's not having it. What? Me? But what if I actually sorry. But what if I happen to actually kill a Jussie? Yo, she's still on this? Yeah. I'm so done with her. It's just that Dokshi seemed to be especially kind to Hwon-si. He specifically gave you things like equipment. And Hwon-si seems to strangely smile a lot more when talking to Dokshi. Damn it. What am I? Some kind of hot potato? Right, just passing a nigga around. Nah, it's you. It's probably you. What did I do so wrong? I don't think that love necessarily means love between a man and a woman. His constellation! Oh, okay, right. Like, I don't even know why I didn't think about it. I was putting it together. It could actually be his constellation. Could be Yu Sung's, maybe. Maybe she accidentally does it. She has the dragon now, right? And it seems that the dragon was impacting her mental state, right? That could lead to something. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there. It's a lot, but I'm throwing it out. Don't families love each other too? That's true. Or his mom. Or his mom again. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Then what do you think, Gilliong? Doksha... Nigga. Doksha Hyung likes me. Hot potato. Ahem. Perhaps it's camaraderie. So obviously, right? It's you now, Lee, right? It's you now, right? Camaraderie. Unless they're about to say Jung Hyuk, that'd be hilarious. I remember sweating together with Dokshasi and training in swordsmanship with him. Yes, it's said that a friendship between men is... This nigga. Yup. They're all looking at him. What are you looking at? Come on. There's no way. The constellation demon-like judge of fire is shaking her head violently. Right? Of course. No way. Excuse me. Incarnation of Kim Doksha. Yeah. Yes, Shin Yu-sung, speak up. Do you know anything? Why don't you just ask the Jussie directly? What? Oh, can she see him? She saw him earlier when he was down below, right? Or she felt his presence. So maybe that unlocks something, and now she can just like tell when he's using the what is it called? The viewer's point on her. I forgot what the technique is called. It was like third person point of view or whatever. Third person point of view. Why don't you just ask Jussie directly? What? Doksha? How? Jussie has been listening to our conversation this entire time. Caught in 4K. Caught that boy in 4K. What, the toes out, bro? He got the toes out. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, we got the title card here. Kim Doksha's love. Again? The constellation who doesn't yet have a modifier is saying he's sorry. One more time. Yo, they like, nigga, you were fucking spying on us this whole time? The constellation who doesn't yet have a modifier is saying he's sorry. Is he really watching us? Constellation who doesn't yet have a modifier is saying he's really sorry. Like, listen, okay, you caught me. You got me. You got me. So, where exactly is he watching us from? Wow, it's funny how, like, okay, Sun God 2, low-key, but he 1 is looking directly at this nigga. That's crazy. So, who is this person you love, Dokshasi? Come to think of it, it might not be one of us. Ah, that reminds me. He left with that woman. I think her name was Hang Soo Young. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sun God in the background. Fourth wall is shaking right now. She's like, that. I know he didn't go out with that fucking... I don't know. Are you with that woman right now? Yeah, she's not. She's not pleased about that. She's not too happy about that. Oh, buddy. Another apology's coming. The constellation who doesn't yet have a modifier is saying he doesn't have a person he loves. Silence. Say it correctly. It's that you don't have a person you love for now. What? Why are they so interested in my love life? According to the fate, Dokshasi will surely come to love someone. I think it's better if I change the question entirely. Dokshasi, what's your preferred type? Is there anyone here close to that type? Well, why should I answer? You must be wondering why I'm asking you this, but it's important to us. If Dokshasi happens to come to like one of us, then we might be able to stop that fate. If you feel like you might like me, then say so. The evilness in her face right now, the evilness in the expression, or maybe me. Yo, this is cringe. Jin Yi has never been so cringe in my cheese. She hit the Chubby pose, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is she doing? Right. What's she even going to do? Oh, she's talking about He's talking about Yuan. I thought he was saying, what is she even doing in the back? Anyway, that's not completely outlandish, right? Fate is very powerful in its execution, but it's not something that's absolutely inevitable. But the constellation who doesn't yet have a modifier is saying he isn't sure. Oh, why are you acting so frustrating? Jussie, rate us or something. Do you think now's the time to be polite when you're going to die soon? Now, look straight at me. This girl, bro. The constellation who doesn't have a modifier is saying he doesn't want to. Talking about rating. Damn it, at this rate, I'm going to use up all my coins just to send indirect messages. The constellation who doesn't yet have a modifier is saying he doesn't know how he feels in his heart either. Wow. Dokshasi, honestly? The constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband is interested in the new story, as we all are. The constellation Secretive Plotter is wondering about your choice. The constellation Abysmal Black Flame Dragon is gazing in your direction. Many constellations are complaining that they feel choked as if they've eaten sweet potatoes due to your frustrating demeanor. The constellation Demon-like Fire of Judge is advising that you do not deceive your own heart. Some constellations are declaring that there is no such figure except for the incarnation Yusanga. I mean, yeah, that's not a bad like thought. A few constellations are supporting the incarnation Shin Yu Seung, huh? I hope that means that's like a constellation, not like what? Certain constellations who love true friends are supporting the incarnation Lee Hyung Sung. A small number of constellations who like friend-like couples are now supporting the incarnation Jung Hee-won. The constellation I that is waiting Tuesday night. What is his name? I that is waiting Tuesday night. Waits as they cook the next cookie. Nigga, you sent this? You spent money on that message? The constellation Eye of the Lax Wednesday is thinking that the ugliest king has no right to talk. What a complete mess. The constellation Demon-like Fire of Judge, or Judge of Fire, is saying that she has a good idea. Huh? What? Okay, what is this? It's like a heart that formed and fell down and okay. What? Item information, affection reader, grade SS description, an item that lets you know what the target being read thinks about you. After pressing the button and thinking about the name and appearance of the target, the affection value will automatically appear in the air. This is his worst nightmares come to life. Oh Lord. As expected of the Archangel, she's got deep pockets. That item costs $100,000 or 100,000 coins. That's only purchasable by platinum members or higher in the Dokbi bag. Yo, my man is sweating. He's like, dear God, what am I gonna do? What is gonna happen now? All right, okay, and that's the end of the chapter, man. Oh, footnotes, hold on, let me read this. Sweet potato is a symbol of suffocating frustration in Korea and is commonly known as the food that will choke you with sheer dryness when consumed. Oh, it's basically the Popeyes biscuit over there. That's basically what I'm getting from this. Okay, so we just got to the end of the chapter. That was pretty fire. I really enjoyed this. To be honest with you, I mean, I love the art panels and I love like you know, all the cool chapters we get with all the action earlier in the last couple of chapters. Those are fire. But I also just really love, you know, character chapters like this where we just to sit around talking, you know, chatting up with other people. It's a lot of humor. I mean, it's obviously moving the plot forward, but you know, the majority of it, while it is moving the plot forward, is really comedy based and, you know, again, very character building. I really like that aspect of this show or of this manhwa because the characters are all really likable people. Now, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next chapter though, because you know, now that we got this, what is this? This is basically Cupid's Cupid's mind reader or whatever over here. Now that we have this thing, it's going to be pretty. I can just see the lunacy that's going to be going on next chapter. Oh man. I don't really know who the person is. Again, there's so many theories. I've probably listed out at least 3 to 4 different people who it could be. And to be honest, again, those are just all shots in the dark. Or shots in the dark. I'm just, guessing. But I think my top 3 people who I think it could be are 1, Sangha. I think Sangha is a really big priority. Or a really top one. Or, I'm going to say 3. Or I'm going to say 4. Because I can't decide. These are my top picks. Damn it. Sangha, Yusung, his mom. I can't see it being the chick. I mean, or even the chick. Yeah, the chick, that he's with right now. The I already forgot her name again. Again, the plagiarizer, the one he's with again right now. And then the last one is just a dark horse. It probably is. Like, the reality is more than likely it's none of the above. I think it's none of the above. But if I really were to pick out of all of those that I listed, if one of those were to come true, I really do think it's Sangha. I can really see Sangha or even Yusung. Because he cares about them. Because I'm going to guess for Yusung, yeah, she's his incarnation. And I think that's going to end up making him take more of like a... I know, like, she looks on like a big brother, but I think it's going to be like more like a fatherly type role to her. And I can see that causing him to care about her the most. Especially since, again, she is his incarnation as well. But along with that, with Sangha, again, he already had feelings for her when the story started. So it's like, it would make a lot of sense to me that she would be the one who he likes the most, or like this message would apply to. Plus, I think I can see is since it's Olympic gods, Sangha is also being taken over by Olympus. We know that the people of Olympus want him to die. I could see them somehow taking over Sangha at some point and like as like part of like your stipulations or whatever, and like fucking him up, because that's what I'm pretty sure they did that sometime earlier. So I don't know. Either way, again, this was a fire chapter. I really am excited to see exactly what's going to happen next, especially with this fucking new device. I just know there's going to be a lot of clown shoes next chapter with this fucking device, man. It's just going to be peak comedy. So, excited to see that. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please comment down below your favorite part of the chapter. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with other people so we can get more people looking at Omniscient Reader together. And I'll see you guys next chapter. Peace.